Hey you guys, it's your girl Prip and Proper and welcome. So I know I didn't release anything. I know we're like just starting out 2020, but I really wanted to deliver this message because I really want my girls to get it together. Like, we're in this together. So I'm inviting you guys in. That's why I'm sitting on the bed and I'm really kumbaya with you guys. I got my legs crossed, so I want you to do the same. Let's talk. Today we're going to be talking about setting some ground rules for 2020 when it comes to dating. Definitely. And I'm going to also mention at least 5 red flags that will tell you to run in this season. We're not wasting any more time in 2020. This is a new decade, so it's time for us to do better, especially when it comes to picking the wrong one. When the right one is out there waiting for us and we're just entertaining the fools. So I'm here, your girl, Prip and Proper, ready to help and serve. Okay, so I wrote down everything. So pick a person and pick a path. Know where you're going and ask if he's willing to come. Because I say that, ask if he's willing to come, because you should already know what you want out of life. You should have your own vision for what you expect your life to be. And the person you meet, obviously your paths are going to align. Of course, there's going to be some kind of compromise that happens in any relationship, but knowing where you're going, so you're not riding anyone's coattail. You're not going somewhere that you don't need to be, or you're not just, a guy comes around, he says he wants to go move over here and your assignment is over here and you're just going along with the flow. No, you need some form of direction for your own life without a man being attached to it. And you both have to want the same things out of life. Make sure your future plans align. And what I mean by that, when I say make sure your future plans align, is if you want kids in the future and he says no, or I don't know, take that literally. You cannot change anyone's mind, especially a man. He's not going to change for you. He has to be willing to change for himself. You can't change anyone's beliefs or what they want out of life. So if that person is giving you a straight up answer as no, and you want kids, then you should automatically know that if I choose to stay with this person, I'm not going to have kids. I'm going to have to deal with the fact that I'm not going to have that one thing that I really want. And if you are not willing to compromise that, then you don't need to be with that person. And another thing, if that person doesn't believe in marriage, and you do, and you hope to be a wife one day, don't think that you're going to be a good enough woman to make him change his mind. He meant what he said, sis. He doesn't want to be anyone's husband, and that's including you. Another thing, give the same energy that you're reciprocating. So what that means is, if he don't call you for 2 weeks and goes like every other week, then you reciprocate that same energy. Listen, you're not going to babysit no man in 2020 or any year after that. We moving on from that. If that guy wants to play games, you got to know when to cut it. And never beg a man for time. Lack of consistency and effort means you're not the only one. He does not value you or doesn't see you in the way that you see him. He's just not that into you. And that's the hard pill to swallow when you really are into someone and they're not giving you the same energy that you're giving them, and you're just like matching someone's energy. So if that person is not giving you the same efforts or not putting the same energy towards building a relationship with you, then you don't need to be giving that person all of your energy, because obviously you're not the one. You're not his top priority. So why are you making him top priority? You have to know when to pull away from something if someone's actions doesn't align with what they say or how you feel. Sometimes it happens that way. What you think you want, God knows that he has better in store for you, or what you want may damage you in the long run, and that person is not Not worth it. Listen, actions speak louder than words. I don't care what that person is feeding you over the phone. If his actions don't align with what he's saying, it ain't real. And it's going to continue to be that way. Because in the beginning, if it ain't peaches and cream from the jump, then you better run off. You better run. If he treats you like a queen, treat him like a king. Definitely treat him like a king. If he's treating you like such, like you want to be treated, why not reciprocate the same energy back? It's only right. Matching someone's energy. So if that person is not giving you the same efforts or not putting the same energy towards building a relationship with you, then you don't need to be giving that person all of your energy, because obviously you're not the one. You're not his top priority. So why are you making him top priority? You have to know when to pull away from something if someone's actions doesn't align with what they say or how you feel. Sometimes it happens that way. What you think you want, God knows that he has better in store for you, or what you want may damage you in the long run, and that person is not worth it. Number 3, make yourself available without being too thirsty. Creating an inviting environment. So ladies, when you go out with your girlfriends and you see a guy you like, move away. Because guys are intimidated by groups of women. They are afraid of rejection just as much as we are. Because I know I don't want to be rejected by any guy, like, especially in front of a group. So just imagine how you would feel. But always have an inviting environment. Even if you're out by yourself, fix that mean mug on your face. Because I know I have a habit of doing that, where I'm walking and my resting face is like this. Does that look inviting? No, it does not. So when you see a dude you like, you just gotta give him an eye. Like, you don't gotta be too thirsty. It's, give him a little wink, start a little conversation. If you're out at a restaurant or at the bar or something, oh, hi, I like your suit. I love your cologne. What are you wearing? Is that Versace? Is that Chanel? You smell really good. That's one of my favorites. I don't know. Say something like that. Invite, talk to them, or smile with your eyes. Stop trying to build a man. Stop making excuses for him. It's not your job to fix him. So, listen up. In 2020, sis, we not building no man. The Build a Man workshop has closed and it's never reopening. Stop thinking, like I said, that you can change anyone but yourself. You don't have that much power. I don't care how good you think you are. You cannot change a man. Just work on changing yourself and make room for a better man. And stop making it your job to fix someone else's problems. I know as women, we are natural nurturers. So we take on these men like projects. No more projects, okay? We take on these men because we see their potential. So we fall in love with their potential. And that could be dangerous, because if they're not doing the necessary work within themselves to get themselves better, or in a better state of mind, or in a better environment, where it be mentally, physically, or financially, or being stable, there's not much you can do to fix that. It's a within problem. And you'll just be adding baggage to your own life and messing with someone that is not meant to be in your future or your present. That is his responsibility for his self-growth. God has a man just for you. Don't settle because you feel that this is as good as it gets. And I feel like a lot of women settle because we'll compromise being with this person, because the saying goes, correct me if I'm wrong, a half a man is better than no man. And I don't know who grandma came up with that, but sis, that is the dumbest thing ever. Listen, I'd rather have no man than a half a man, because I know I'm a whole woman. And until you get that revelation about yourself, or until you become a whole woman, you will never settle for anything less. You will never settle for a half empty cup or letting someone love you with a half empty heart. They don't have room for you. No. Stop dating men you just don't trust. And if you still think all men ain't ish, then you are not ready to be actively dating. Heal, baby girl. Your wounds are open. If you still have the mindset where you think that all men ain't ish, don't date, sis. I'm being real. Do not date. Do the necessary work within yourself. Because let me be the first to say that my experience with men has not been always the best. But my mindset right now is that I'm not thinking about, oh, when I meet a guy, oh, you ain't ish, or you a cheater, all men cheat. No, I don't come in with that energy. I don't come in with that mindset. I give that person a chance to show me them, the real them. And the truth will always come out. It will always reveal itself. Especially when you have a prayer life, honey. God will never let me not know the truth. I'm not going into any situation blind because I have the Holy Spirit to guide me. Why would I want to be with someone I don't trust? Isn't trust a part of being in love? That's a dangerous thing to do, is fall in love with somebody you don't trust. Verse 6 says, stop waiting on him to commit. If he really wants you in that way, it's nothing for him to make that move. Know the difference between a man wanting you because you're convenient for him versus a man who wants you in his life because he sees a future with you and cannot live without you. He seeks a long-term relationship which ends up in marriage. A man knows what he wants, and if he tells you otherwise, it's because you're not what he wants. And he won't ever tell you that as long as you entertain a non-committed relationship. A man will string you along because you are convenient. He puts in little effort and he gets all of you. So I'm not telling y'all to give ultimatums because the person already showed you who they are. It's either you move out the way or you stay stuck. Period, poo. Because we are dating with purpose in 2020. You have to set a standard. That's necessary. Because if you don't set a standard, like I said before, anyone will come. Number 7. Stay away from men who use you as an emotional crutch, putting all of his baggage on you. You are not a trash can, so stop letting people dump their mess on you. Sometimes we get with these men who are still going through their process, who have not fully come out of their process, and we take on these projects and we feel like we can fix them up. My baby mama tripping. I got laid up. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no car. I ain't got no job. But I need you. I love you, baby. You gotta be my ride or die. We ain't riding down for nobody. Because I need to know where I am riding to. And you need to know. You need to ask questions, baby. Listen. Stop letting these people dump their mess on you. You are not a therapist. You are not a psychologist. Yeah, it's okay to talk about things that happened in the past, but when I say dump their mess on you, like you're constantly pouring into them and they're never pouring into you. Number 8, don't let your loneliness push you into the arms of a man you wouldn't entertain on your worst day. It's okay to feel lonely, but a man doesn't fix the feeling of being lonely. Learn to love you. Listen, I always hear people say, I need to scratch that itch or something, I don't know, to that nature. Being single is a lovely feeling because that's when you get to know yourself, and that's your quiet time. You don't have to, there's no one dependent on you. You're not checking in. So all the time that you have is all for you. You don't have any obligations to anyone else. Of course, family, friends, and if you have kids, but I'm saying like intimate wise. So it's time for you to get intimate with yourself, broadening your horizons, getting new hobbies, meeting new people, new friendships, to see what you like, switch it up a bit. That's what being single is all about. Being in a relationship is a lot of work, you guys. I don't know why people are so quick to jump in one and then jump out of one and jump in the next one. It takes work to build a successful relationship. So number 9 is effective communication is the only way to build a great relationship. Stop texting. Pick up the phone and talk and go out. Building requires time being spent together. It ain't rocket science. So if I'm dating a guy and all he wants to do is text, I'm going to ask him, I'm going to pick up the phone and call first. I know I used to wait for the guy. Oh, well, I'm going to wait for him to call me first. Since he wanted to text, I'm going to wait for him to call. No, hey, I want to call you. Want to make sure you're free. I want to talk on the phone because, I'm not really a big texter. Let that person know. And if they're not feeling it, there's something fishy about someone that wants to text 24/7. We always misinterpret text. Okay, number 10. Let go of all your social media relationship goals. God will give you someone that has been equipped for you. If you hold on to the idea of what you want your relationship to be, like comparing it to what you see on social media, you will fall for anyone who has the look, the outer appearance, but he possesses none of the characteristics you will need to sustain a godly and healthy relationship. I want a relationship like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. I want that exact relationship. I love how they are. No! Because everyone is different. And the man God has for you is not going to be Will Smith. So why do you want your husband to be Will Smith? Stop putting these men in a box. So that's why you can't find your husband, because you sitting around here looking for Will Smith. I'm just using Will Smith because that's the first name I come to mind. But you may be looking for a G Herbo and Tayana or Ari. I don't know what you guys claim to be relationship goal. Is it D Wade and Gabrielle Union? Whatever it is, stop looking for that. And stop trying to make your significant other that person. Because if the tables were turned and your man was trying to make you into someone else, you wouldn't appreciate that. You wouldn't want your man idolizing someone else's relationship or another female and hoping that you would turn into this person. You will feel like, well, why don't you go be with that person? Because I'm not that. I am me. And that's what you need to appreciate. Your relationship will be your relationship. You will create your own relationship goals because you're building with someone that God has given you, has made just for you. Okay, so if you guys missed the red flags, I briefly jotted some down. Number 1, if he doesn't want what you want out of life, cancel. Number 2, he doesn't give you his time. Because a man makes time for the things he wants. And if he doesn't make time for you, baby girl, you are number 2. Number 3, if it feels like you're putting forth most of the effort in building the relationship or sustaining the relationship, he's just not that into you. Number 4, if he doesn't want to commit. Okay, so if you want to be in a committed relationship and this person is telling you that they don't want commitment right now, he probably got somebody else, a couple of other people that he's entertaining, and he don't want to put you in the mix all the way, or he doesn't want you to feel too exclusive. Anyways, number 5, if he keeps secrets from you, secret children, secret life, secret like how he earns his money, those kind of secrets. Okay, so that pretty much sums that up for 2020 and the years to come. We are setting a new standard when it comes to dating, ladies. These are the dating rules for 2020. Let's set it in stone for this to be the standard. No more wasting time in 2020. Listen, I'm holding you like ladies on a pedestal to know that you're not going to let any man waste your time. Sis, we got to glow up together. I need to see y'all weddings. the more you entertain a situation that is not for you, a relationship that is dead, a relationship that doesn't grow, a relationship that doesn't help you grow, the more you delay yourself becoming a wife, being in love, meeting your soulmate, you know? So we got to do better. 2020 dating roles. Write them down. Frame them. Do what you got to do. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave your comments below. Prim Prim Proper signing out.